This is Raleigh Thornton coming to you from Thornton Esquire Law Group. I'm here today to talk to you about 3 ways that you can avoid getting a speeding ticket. Okay, the first one is obvious. Don't speed. Okay, right. Don't speed. Most of us would take that and say, Raleigh, you've got to be joking. No, I'm serious. Just try not to speed. Okay. So in order to do that, we've got to pay attention to the posted signs for speeding. We have to be cognizant that there are things that people call speed traps. And so on those particular roads, you do have a speed limit, and then it would go down substantially, like maybe 30 miles below the speed limit that you were just traveling. So you've got to pay attention to the roads. You've got to pay attention to the street signs and the posted signs in order to try to avoid getting a ticket. The other way in order to not speed would be to try to use one of the apps that they have out here where you can see if there are police officers that are sitting on the roads, and to make sure that when you're passing those roads that you are traveling the posted speed limit. So yeah, number 1 is to just not speed. Okay. Now, number 2 is for those folks who decide, you know what, I like to speed. I'm in a rush. I'm always trying to get somewhere fast. Okay, so if you can, try not to go no more than 5 miles over the posted speed limit, then there's a high chance that the police officers will not cite you and will not even stop you, because typically they're looking for folks that are going to be going at least 10 miles over the posted speed limit. So if you are in a rush and you gotta, kind of put some speed behind it, try not to go no more than 5 miles over the speed limit, and be very cognizant about that. And you could probably use your cruise control to stay in those speed limits. All right, the third thing to do would be, which is something that is going to keep you safe anyway. The third thing to do is to pay attention to the road far ahead of you and check your rearview mirror often. A lot of times, officers will kind of pull up behind you and you won't even know it. But I like to look at my rear view a lot, and I see officers coming up from behind me, and so I'm cognizant about that. And so I think I have avoided some speed tickets by just following those rules and doing that, and just trying to be a safe driver. Also, kind of like I say, looking ahead just for traffic and what have you. But then, of course, when you're doing that and looking far ahead of you and kind of trying to figure out what's going on, then you are also seeing if there are officers on the side of the road with their radar guns ready to get you. So I would say that try to pay attention to that, and then we could try to avoid some speeding tickets. If anybody else has any other tips to share, you can go ahead and share those with us as well. All right. Peace out.